everybody, I'm alive. I'm alive and I'm well. I just uploaded a video showing you our campsite that we had in we were still in New Mexico. I forgot what part, but you'll see the sign for the campsite in the video. But yeah, I'm alive and well. We just had no service. Hey Rita, had absolutely no service since Sunday morning, which I was going through withdrawal. I was having like crackhead fiending to do a live YouTube, and I had no service, 0 bars, y'all, 0 bars. We walked around and around and around, and every time I thought I got 1 bar, it would go away. I was so mad. But I uploaded a video, so there's a video there for you to watch. I have a couple more videos that I made. Everything's going fine. Just that national park had no service, so we're all good. I might lose you because I'm on the road, and you know how the service is on the road, it comes and goes. I just want to let you guys know that I'm alive and well. But it was so fun boondocking at the national park. Good morning, everybody. It was so fun boondocking there. Watching you at first. So yeah, that boondocking was so nice. You can't see me? Oh, sorry guys. You can't see me. All right, well, I'll just keep talking for those that can hear me. Hope you get credit for this because ad sucks. What? I don't know. Morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know. Some people are saying they can't see me. Maybe it's just dark because of where the sun is right now. I'm all right. We were in the national park and we had no bars at all. 0 service. Complete 100% 0 service. All right, so some people can see me, some people can't. If you can hear me, that's all that matters. I'm alive and well and kicking. I was missing you guys. I was trying my best walking around. Oh, it's an ad before the live stream for Samsung. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Well, I like Samsung phones, but sorry that you had to watch a stupid ad before you got on. But yeah, so I was missing you guys so much. I was like, oh my gosh, there's no service in this national park. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I am hoping that everyone is doing well. I just uploaded a video, so if this video is not, you can't hear me or see me like some people are saying, then go ahead and log off the live and watch the video I just posted. I have a couple more videos that I at least was able to make videos, but I'll have to post them throughout the day. So yeah, I was missing you guys too. Hey guys. Hey guys. I have like 60 some odd messages from people looking for me. So I'm okay. I had to answer a couple of messages on Facebook and some text messages, and it was so funny. Everybody was like, what's up? Where are you? You've done no videos. You've done no posting. That's the thing. When you post every day, people notice, right? So I thank you guys for putting out the all points bulletin and wondering where I was. The second time I meant boondock again, LOL. This was my official first time boondocking in a national forest, so that was pretty cool. Tex took us down a private property road, but it wasn't really his fault because he didn't see the sign until we were already on the property. They really needed to have the sign closer to where the road forks. There was a fork in the road and you could take one or the other, and he was following GPS, and by the time all 4 of us got on the road, it had a sign that said private property. So they really need to change that and put the private property sign at the fork in the road so people don't go down their driveway, which makes no sense. So, and it was hard for him because he's got this 40-foot fifth wheel. So for us to turn around, it was no big deal. But he had a horrible time. He had to back down for half of it and then get to the fork, and you know, it was crazy. So to back down with the fifth wheel, 40-foot fifth wheel and no backup camera. He did very well though. So, but we had a wonderful time. Please watch that video. You can see our campsite. We had a wonderful time. We had a huge, big clearing area that we were in. I had to change my position where my van was after the first night because I ended up being so uneven that I slept horribly. And it was freezing cold at night. Oh my gosh, I was freezing cold. Oh, you like my head wrap? This is leggings, pair of leggings. Thank you. But last night, Tex hooked up an extension cord to his fifth wheel, and I brought it to my van, and he gave me a power source to hook my he had a power bank thing with a 12-volt plug, so I could hook my 12-volt blanket up. So last night was so much better. I had my 12-volt blanket plugged in, my electric blanket, which is got a cigarette lighter plug on it. I had that plugged in all night long. My feet were nice and toasty warm. So yeah, it was nice. Oh. You so silly, Mike. I don't know how many miles how many miles per gallon am I getting? Oh gosh, I don't know because I don't really know how to figure that out. I'm probably getting like 20, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm getting like 20. Somewhere between 18 and 20. I can never remember how to figure it out. And I always forget to write down when I get gas too, so I never can really figure it out. So yeah, between 18 and 20, which is good. I mean, for a 21-year-old car, that's really good. But my head wrap is in the front. You said it's time to go to war? Nah, I just thought I'd do something a little different. I was able to take a nice hot shower yesterday in Texas, his RV. Oh my gosh, it was so nice to have a hot shower. And so I was able to completely cleanse my hair. So I have twists, two-strand twists going on and flat twists going on under this head wrap. That's why you don't see my hair out on top, because it was beginning to get a matted, dry mess. And so I had to do something with my hair. So yeah, it's all tucked away and hidden in a nice protective style. I think I'm gonna get locks, guys. What do you guys think? I really think I want to get locks, because if I don't, I'm gonna just end up shaving all my hair off because it's driving me nuts. And I was really trying to grow my hair out from my grandbaby. But I don't think I could do my loose hair. It's just too much. I have to actually physically do something to it every couple of days, and it's a pain in the butt to try and do that all the time. So I really just want to get locks and lock it up. And I know that takes time to lock, but my hair is pretty kinky, so it shouldn't take too long. But yeah, I really want to get locks and be done with it. So, oh, you just started your lock journey? Yeah, I've been toying with the idea for a couple of years now, maybe 3 years. And I kept saying, oh, but I'm gonna miss having an afro, because once or twice a month I like to pick it out and just wear it in an afro. But I'm over it. And if I feel that nostalgic for an afro, I will just buy an afro wig and plop that bad boy on and be done with it. I am so over it. Oh my gosh, I just want to have less work when it comes to this hair. Cupcake is locked and loved it. 1.5 years. Nice. I'm thinking about maybe starting with some faux locks to see how I like it first, and then if I like it, getting locks. That way I'm not locked into it. So maybe I'll find someone who's willing to do that for me. We'll see. 7 years and you comb. What? You had locks for 7 years? Oh yeah, that's right. You did tell me that. You combed them out. Hi, Barbara. You thought the guys had abducted me? Ah. Oh yeah, Tex is not going back to Germany. No, he's not going back to Germany. I missed the rest of that comment. It was too long. Don't shave my head, do locks. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll two-strand twist it in a bunch of little two-strand twists and then start twisting those into locks. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, how I'm going to start it. I kind of want to do faux locks first to see if I would even like it. and that way I'll have a little bit of length with it, and then I can twist my hair as the faux locks grow out, and then cut off the faux locks when they get to a certain length or something. I don't know. Anyway, so we're still in New Mexico. We are looking for a Walmart because unfortunately the guys, I don't know what happened this morning, but last night we talked about stopping at a Walmart, and this morning, and that didn't happen. So I don't know what happened this morning. They jumped on 40. So me and Willow and I were on the radio. So she jumped in front of Tex, who was the lead, and I called Edwin and told Edwin to call Tex to tell him to follow Willow because she's going to a Walmart because she needs ice. And I don't need anything, but she needs ice for her food and her medication that's in her cooler. So I don't know why they didn't do that this morning, because there was a Walmart right near the National Forest where we parked. So I don't understand why he didn't stop this morning. So anyway, this is what we're doing. And I am picking up the rear. So, and Tex said he had walkie-talkies. So I think what we're going to do is get all of the walkie-talkies on the same channel so we can all communicate with each other. Because I don't like calling people on their phone, because I don't know if they have an earpiece or a hands-free, and I don't want them talking on the phone. So, but I had to call him to let him know, kind of, you know, follow Willow and to the Walmart. So maybe when we get to the Walmart, I'll tell Tex to pull out his walkie-talkies so that we can all get on the same channel and be able to communicate back and forth. I have a feeling that Willow and I are going to break away from the guys, because I don't think they want to go that far today, and I think she does. So I think we're going to break off from the pack, and it'll just be the two of us again. So yes, when you're traveling with men, it's a very different experience. They kept burning everything, like, oh my gosh, they kept making these fires and just kept throwing wood on it. I'm like, you know, you got to stay up all night until that dies down, right? You can't leave any embers. They just kept throwing wood on the fire, and I'm like, how long do y'all plan on being up with this big ass fire? Oh, sorry for cussing. For this big fire. And they, oh, it's fine, don't worry, we'll take care of it. So the first night I went to bed because I wasn't staying up that late. I was tired because I hadn't gotten any sleep the night before. So the next morning, Willow said that she stayed up with them for a while, and she had to make them put the fire out because they were getting ready to go to bed and leave embers burning. So, like, really? Seriously? Didn't I tell y'all that? So ridiculous. Ugh. They kept walking around finding wood, throwing it on the fire. I was like, oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. But they were loving Willow because she was cooking for them. She cooked breakfast for them. She made bacon and eggs. Had they not put the bacon in the pan, I would have had some eggs, but they mixed it all together. So it was like, okay, I'll eat my oatmeal. I'm good. But it smelled delicious. And the first afternoon, Sunday, when everybody bought their food from Walmart, I got salmon and put salmon on the grill. And they had pork chops, they had spare ribs, they had chicken. So, yeah, they enjoyed themselves. Men in their meat and fire. Ridiculousness. Ugh. But that's guys for you. They were telling us stories about the camping out they were doing together. They spent almost a month together. I forgot where they said they were, but they spent almost a month together in this abandoned golf club resort. So they were there and it was abandoned. And two people were fighting over the land to try and buy the land. And one guy had paid the property taxes, so he told them that they could stay there, and he put the electricity on and everything, so they were able to go in and take showers in like the locker room area, and they used the kitchen and stuff like that. So I thought that was funny. They stayed there like a month, so I thought that was funny. But yeah, the nights were cold. Oh yeah, everybody was looking for me. You should have seen, as soon as I drove off the National Forest land this morning, so many notifications popped up. Oh my gosh, it was just ding, 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 ding. Notifications from everywhere, from text messages, from Instagram, from Facebook, oh my gosh, Messenger, inboxes, all kinds of notifications. My whole top row was full of notifications. I had to just clear them all out. I have to answer back later because I couldn't do that while driving. But I figured if I got on a live, most people would see the live footage. And I did upload one video. So there's one video showing you where we boondocked at and a few pictures that I took. I didn't take a whole lot of pictures. Edwin took several pictures that he said he'd send me. So I'll do another post on Instagram with those pictures. And I didn't get to do a tour of Tex's fifth wheel because it was just, he said, oh no, it's too dirty. It was, he had stuff everywhere. That's a guy for you. He's a single guy living in this huge fifth wheel that's meant for like a family. So he's just throwing stuff everywhere because he has the room to throw it everywhere. But it's funny. He's like, oh no. Wait till we get to Lake Havasu. I'll clean it out and then you can do a tour. So I'll do a tour later of his rig. He's a funny guy. But yeah, he's very nice. Edwin and him are very nice. But you know, typical men with their fire and want to eat meat and hang out, and they wanted to go hiking, and oh, if we run across a deer, we'll kill the deer and bring it back. Yeah, I don't think so. Are you going to? You can't be doing that on national forest land. And even if you could, are you going to do the skinning and the dressing of it and all that? Like, this is so crazy. So crazy. Who is this? I woke up worried about you. Oh, sorry, Kim. Thank you. And Sorik's channel. I'm already subscribed. Your channel with the bell, expecting the same from you. Okay, Sorix, you're expecting me to subscribe to you. Who are you, Sorix? And what's your channel about? I don't necessarily subscribe to all of my subscribers because their channel might not be something that I'm into. I don't know. Hi, Sherry. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am so tired. So tired. I think somebody said in a comment that I look tired. I'm so tired. So tired. The first yesterday morning, Edwin woke me up by yelling my name. Like, who does that? I wanted you to see the sunrise. Yeah, okay. But the first time you called me, the first time you called my name and I didn't answer or open the door, then you let it go. He just kept calling my name, and then an hour later, he kept calling my name again. It was like, really, dude? I didn't sleep at all. It's crazy. Ugh. So crazy. There's a glare off of that mail truck. Ugh. Anyway, I think we're almost at Gallup. Is anybody familiar with that little town? Well, I don't know if it's a little town. I'm calling it a little town. Gallup, New Mexico. We're not in Arizona yet. And now I'm fighting off a cold, guys. I'm sick because the nights have gotten so cold that now I'm sick. I've got a head cold. So I'm going to get some NyQuil from Walmart and knock myself out at night. Some NyQuil and some Theraflu and fight this cold because I am not trying to be sick. Ugh. Oh, there's Mama Willow. Yes?
You're still behind Edwin?
I am still behind Edwin, yes.
I haven't seen your van in a long time, so I just wanted to be sure. I'm just doing my cruise control at 60, so everyone waxes and wanes behind me.
Yeah, that's fine. I can see you when we turn corners, but Tex's rig is so wide, and even Edwin's is wider than mine, you're not going to see me.
Okay, just want to make sure you're with there.
I am with the group, Mom. She's checking on me to make sure because she hasn't seen my red van behind. But I've got two rigs in front of me. Tex and Edwin are in front of me. I'm bringing up the rear. So she's like, where are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I am back here. We're pretty much all cruising at 60. She's got her cruise control on at 60, and I've got mine on at like 62-ish. So, but I have to constantly take mine on and off because Tex's rig, because it's so tall, like I said, it's a 40-foot fifth wheel. If he starts swaying, then he slows down, so then I have to slow down. So, I mean, it's nice. She always checks on me, though. Traveling with males can be a bit draining. It keeps you on the alert at all times, babysitting. Yeah, it is. It is. I honestly think that when we get to Lake Havasu, where we're going to be for a while, that I'm going to pull off for like 2 or 3 days completely by myself. Even from Mama Willow, and I'm just going to be by myself for a few days. At least 2 days. I think I need that because I've told you guys before, I'm really an introvert. And so I'm an introvert with extrovert tendencies. I don't know what you call that. I don't know if there's a word for it, but I really need a couple days completely by myself, 100% alone, so that I can get recharged, so I can sleep all day and not have to feel like I'm being antisocial. So I can get the rest that I need because I'm not sleeping well at night. So I really need to just go away by myself for like 2 days. And if I could park next to a river for 2 days by myself, that'd be even better because I really want to be by myself for 2 days. I've got to recharge my juices before this van build starts, where I'll be around a lot of people. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that once we get to Lake Havasu. So we shall see if I can get away for a couple of days. All right, it looks like we are getting close to Gallup, New Mexico. And we're gonna stop by this Walmart, let them get what they're gonna get. Everybody should be fine gas-wise, I think. The only person who might need gas would be Tex, since he's got that huge rig, and I think he only gets like 6 or 7 miles to the gallon with that thing. But I have 3/4 of a tank, so everyone else should be okay. But yeah, we got some other introverts in the house. Yeah, I just am like, okay, guys. And I took naps, but I felt so, and I didn't take long naps like I would normally if I hadn't slept well at night. But I felt so bad because I could hear them talking. So I never really went completely asleep, and I felt bad. So I would get up because I'm like, oh, I'm being so unsocial. I didn't want to feel unsocial. I didn't want them to think I was being, antisocial. But it was just, I was exhausted, and I'm not going to be any good, and I'm going to be in a bad mood. My cycle is going to be coming on in a few days, and so I'm just like, look, if I don't get any sleep and I'm PMSing, y'all not going to want to be around me. So I'm going to need to take these couple days to myself because I'm going to be a monster. I'm going to be just, short with everybody and rude, and I don't like being that way. So what am I paying for gas per gallon? Well, we were doing pretty good. We were paying, the most we had paid until a couple of days ago was $2.19 a gallon. But then we hit one gas station where we didn't really have a choice because everybody needed gas. It was $2.33 a gallon was the last time we got gas. So because Willow and I, since we had been together, we were paying like $2.12, maybe $2.15. Before we hit the road, we got gas for $2.07 or $2.09 before we actually hit the road back in St. Louis. So $2.33 was the most I paid for gas here in New Mexico before, when the 4 of us got together and everybody had to get gas. So yeah. But it's not the most I've paid for gas though, because when I was on the East Coast, when I first started out, I was paying, I had paid up to $2.60 almost a gallon. So yeah, it just depends on where you are and what gas station it is, what brand. It's so sporadic with the gas prices. You get what you get. Someone's telling me that cycling is good exercise. I don't have a bike, and I don't plan on getting a bike. And with my knees and ankles, cycling's not gonna work for me. I don't exercise, and I know I should, but I really need to go back to doing some yoga. And I've been saying that for months now, but I'm just lazy. 100% lazy, and I don't want to. Yeah, I have the Gas Buddy app, but I'm not the lead vehicle, so Willow used it, I think, a couple times. So it is what it is. But yeah, I really do need to get back to exercising. I really do. Yoga was good because it was helping my my joints feel better. And I don't know if I've told you guys this. I have a joint condition. I have a it's a benign condition, but it will get a little bit worse as I get older. But strengthening my muscles will help alleviate some of the pain, but it will never go away. And apparently I've had this condition all my life and never knew it, because it's not something that doctors easily pick up on. And I was diagnosed with it back in 2012, I think, or 2011. And it's because my regular doctor thought I was suffering from fibromyalgia because of all the pain I was in all the time, and even had me on medication for fibromyalgia. And it wasn't doing any good whatsoever. I was losing weight, and I had insomnia real bad, and my thyroid, okie dokie, my thyroid had gone into hyperactive mode, which is another thing I'm wondering if my thyroid is going into hyper again, because it does that occasionally. My thyroid will go into hyper for a few months, and then it'll go back to normal. So I'm not on any kind of medication for my thyroid, because I've never had it become any other kind of issue other than going hyper for a little while, and then it re-regulates itself. And the medication is not good for your liver, so she never put me on any medication. So that could be why I'm not sleeping. My thyroid might be hyper right now. And I notice I'm not eating a whole lot, so that could very well be it. But anyway, the joint condition is called hypermobile joint syndrome or joint disease. Depends on what you look up. They're both the same thing. So I was always thought, double jointed, and I'm very bow-legged. And I didn't become bow-legged until I was about 12, when I was going through puberty. I started getting really bow-legged. I was not born bow-legged. And I was always, in high school, I was always on crutches because I was always injuring my ankles and my knees and pulling ligaments and tendons and tearing ligaments and tendons and stuff like that, and spraining my ankle and stuff like that. So all these years, all these injuries, I never ever was diagnosed with the hypermobile joint syndrome until I was an adult in 2012. I finally went to a rheumatologist because my doctor said, I don't think you have fibromyalgia. I'm going to take you off this medication. I'm going to send you to a rheumatologist. And it just so happens the rheumatologist she sent me to in Arlington, Virginia, I forgot the name of the hospital there. She knew about this condition, and she did a couple of tests on me to see, can you bend your arm this way? Can you bend your leg that way? Let me see this. Let me take measurements. And she said, I think you have hypermobile joint syndrome. And she said, when you were younger, could you do this, this, and this? And I said, well, yeah. She's like, were you bow-legged all your life? And I said, no, I didn't start becoming bow-legged until I went through puberty. And so, yeah, that's what I have. I have hypermobile joint syndrome. So and what that means is, it means that some of my joints flex past the point they're supposed to, and not a huge degree. What?
You can pull up in the lane you're in. They're both turn lanes.
Oh, okay. So what that means is that some of my joints flex past the point that they're supposed to, and now I'm not as flexible as I used to be, of course, because I'm older, and now I've got arthritis in a lot of those joints now, but they're very painful. And if I were to strengthen my muscles, make my muscles stronger, they could carry the burden and the weight that those joints can no longer carry. But I'm lazy. And exercising hurts, and I've got to push past the hurt for a couple of months in order to get the good results. And I know that, and I did that for a while, but it's so painful and I'm so lazy. That's my main thing, is I'm lazy. I'm just straight up lazy. I'm more lazy than anything. I really am. So yeah. Oh my goodness, Willow, what you got me doing? All right, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to pay attention to Willow here. We're off the highway now, so I've got to figure out where she's going to this Walmart. So anyway, somebody saying something, hold on. Your tuna consumption too much mercury? I don't think it's my tuna, because I don't eat tuna every day. So, but I will stop tuna for a while and see what happens. But I don't eat tuna every day, so could be too much mercury, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much is too much. I don't know how much I have. Maybe I should. Well, I can't get blood work done because I don't have any insurance anymore. But when I'm able to get some blood work done, I would get the whole gambit of testing done to see what's going on. But like I said, my thyroid has done that. My thyroid has gone hypermobile before. Not hypermobile, Lord. Hyperactive. And then re-regulated itself. I've been doing that since my 20s, and you know, that's not probably going to ever change. I think only one time did my thyroid go hypo, and I gained a little weight, and that was about it. But yeah, for the most part, my thyroid will go hyper, and I'll lose weight and lose my appetite and have insomnia and all that jazz. All right, so I'm not gonna go in Walmart. We're at the Walmart. I don't need anything, so I'm just gonna chill here. Hey, lady.
Hi.
I'm on a live.
Oh, hi.
There's Willow. There's Mama Willow. We got 38 people on here.
Oh, wow.
So where are we traveling to? Somebody just asked.
I don't know.
You don't know if we're gonna stay with these dudes or not?
I don't.
We gotta figure it out before we leave here.
Yeah, I know. Well, we have to talk.
They're saying hi.
Hi.
All right, well, you guys talk. I'm following you no matter where you go, so.
Okay.
I don't need anything out of Walmart, so I'm just gonna sit here and talk to them.
Oh, well, I need to use the restroom.
Okay, and you need ice.
I need ice.
Okie dokie.
And
There's
what dropped?
Something of his dropped out. All right, you guys do what you're gonna do.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Bye, everyone.
She said bye, guys. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm just following. Because I don't have an urgent need to get there early, and I don't think the guys want to get there early either. So I think they slowed her down by staying at the campground for 2 days. And I think she was getting antsy. She really wants to get to Arizona to empty out her van. And I wanted to empty out her van while we were at the, our final destination is Lake Havasu, for that person who asked. So I wanted to empty out her van at the campsite. We had this huge area, and we could have emptied it out and vacuumed it out. Tex has a vacuum, and she didn't want to do it though, so I don't know. And I'm not sure if it's Tex or Edwin, but one of them is carrying her solar panels, which was nice because she didn't have to climb over them, because she had these 2 solar panels, 2 100-watt solar panels in her van. And remember, she's in a minivan like me. So she is just climbing over the panels to get into bed and out of bed and everything. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think she's trying to talk to them and see where they want to go. They don't really want to travel very far because they don't want to get there until the 1st or even the 2nd. They could care less. They're not in a rush. Willow wants to be there before that. So I don't know. She's hoping to maybe even get a bed built and get rid of her cot, because her cot is a little bit too wide and it takes up quite a bit of space. So she's thinking she wants to get a bed built that's only like 25 inches wide. I think her cot is like 30 or a little more than 30, maybe 32 inches wide. So it does kind of take up a lot of room. So I think she's hoping if she gets there early, she can get on the list to get her panels on, and then hopefully be able to get a bed built too by somebody else. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I can help her do the bed. I did mine. I don't know how fancy she wants it. Mine's not fancy. Excuse me. I actually have a surprise for you guys. Well, I shouldn't even say anything because honestly, it might not work. But I dreamt last night about a complete redo of the van, a complete different setup. I know. Don't say it. Don't even say it. Don't even type it. Don't even type it. Don't even type it. Don't type it. Nobody type it. Okay? I know. I already know. Just don't type it. Okay? Don't type it. So yes, I'm going to redo it. I'm going to redo the van one more again. Don't type it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay? Don't nobody type it. If you type it, I'm not going to be happy because I already know. Don't type it. But I dreamt it. And you know how I've told y'all before, when it pops in my head, I have to do it or else it bothers me. Like something in me is restless. So I have to do it. And if it doesn't work, I will put the whole thing back the way it is now. But I'm going to redo it one more again. Be quiet, Lauren. One more again. But I'm telling you, when I saw this vision or this dream, whatever you want to call it, I was like, oh, that would be so dope. So y'all know I'm not on my medication, all right? So if it means I got to redo the van several times to keep my mental health together, then I got to do it. It's either that or go stir crazy. I got to release all this extra energy. Ugh. Oh my goodness, you know. See, somebody feels me. See, you redo yours too. Trust me, I will be doing it. Oh, you know what? Even though you start your redo and you think you've got it together, it does not even matter because you're going to change it again. Because what you have to live with a setup first and find the pros and the cons of it all. And then you'll start looking at everything and say, okay, I'll measure this out and be like, you know what? I think this could fit over here and that could fit over there. And I think I could probably get rid of this if I downsize some stuff. It's a never ending situation. No matter if you take your time and get your setup perfect. I've had so many perfect setups. Oh, when am I going to redo it? Well, I'm hoping whether it's just me and Willow or the four of us, I'm hoping to do it today and have signal enough to be able to upload a video later on this evening. It'll take me about 2 or 3 hours to do the rearranging and then film it and then take all the little videos and splice them together using Power Director into one video and then upload it. Depends on what signal I have wherever we end up. So you'll see it either today or tomorrow probably, the finished product. But I will be uploading a video after this live feed. I did turn my passenger seat around backwards. So my passenger seat is around backwards. Wanderlust is saying the rearranging has nothing to do with the meds. I love to change, probably why I can't stay still. The thing is, I've always rearranged things. And when I have, when my bipolar goes into hyper mode or mania as it's called, my mania, my form of mania is extra energy. So that's one of the ways I get rid of my energy is rearranging things and deep cleaning and rearranging. So yeah, I don't have the kind of mania like some people with bipolar disorder where they're very conspiracy theorists or people are out to get them. I don't have that kind of a mania. That's why I have what's called bipolar 2 depression, because I have hyper energy mania and then I'll bottom out and I'll have depression and can't get out of bed and all that. So yeah, and of course I didn't know I had bipolar 2 my adult life, all of my life, until I was diagnosed with it. So anyway, but yeah, I'm off my meds right now, so I think my mania is a little harder to maintain off the meds because there was a long stretch of time where I didn't rearrange anything. So it's like, yeah, I think I do have a little bit of ADHD as well. My son has ADHD. Oh, Edwin's going to come over. I'm going to see if I can get him to peek his head in on the live. Get in this live video, Edwin. Here's Edwin, y'all. What's up? It's live. It's live.
I know, Lauren.
Lauren, look, your buddy's here. Lauren, your buddy.
We're still alive.
Yeah, we're still alive. I had so many. Did you have all your notifications pop up when you?
Like freaking
I-
79.
I know, it was like boom, 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 boom. Everybody saying hey to you. Hey Edwin, hi
We're
Edwin,
stuck.
hi
We
Edwin.
don't have any gas money.
You have gas money. He won money at the casino 3 o'clock in the morning when everybody was asleep.
Everybody's heading over to courtside.
I know. Look at all. There are like so many
So there's like
camper vans and whatchamacallit, people pulling trailers and stuff. Oh, you're smoking. Ugh, go away.
one coming in behind us and two back there.
He said they're all going to Quartzsite because everybody goes to Quartzsite for the winter. Someone's saying, I don't do caffeine. I don't. Caffeine gives me urinary tract infections. I learned that in my 20s, so I don't drink caffeine. How much do my meds cost if there's a script? My medicine, I have enough medicine if I wanted to get back on it. If I wanted to wean myself back on it, I have enough of the low dose and then the next dose if I wanted to go back. But I don't feel the need to go back. I don't know how much it would be without a script. So,
Okay.
hey, you back?
Hi.
Hey,
They
what's
were
up?
willing to compromise text.
We're compromising, all right?
And we're going to go to Walnut Canyon. It's
Okay.
maybe another 60 or 70 miles.
Okay.
And but right now I'm going into Walmart.
All right,
I'm
you get
gonna
your stuff?
Pull up.
Oh, you're pulling up?
Yeah, because I
That's fine.
actually I need a big trash thing for my
Oh, you got to dump
yeah.
your stuff. There's no trash cans. Usually the cart corrals have cans at them.
Oh, it does.
Can you get it that far?
Yeah, I don't want to carry it, but I'll drive over.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do my thing.
All right. Hey, Tex. You said you have walkie-talkies. Should we put them all on the same channel? Or you don't know where they are? Okay. Maybe when we stop you can find them. All right. He doesn't know where they are. All right, guys. TMI on the UTI? Whatever. I don't care about men being in the room. I'm on a live YouTube. Do you want to be on video?
You have the messenger on your phone?
I do.
Facebook?
Here, I'll just write down my phone number. And you can have my phone number. Yeah, that's how I called Edwin, so, and told him about her. All right. All right, so I don't need to go in. I'm gonna just chill with you guys a little longer. Edwin is out smoking, and Tex, I think he's going into Walmart too. Anyway, men don't get UTIs. What? Yes, they do. Have you not seen the Green Mile? Tom Hanks' character had a UTI the whole beginning of Green Mile. Yes, men do. What the hell? Come on, Mike. Men can get UTIs. There's nothing wrong with a urinary tract infection. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you're dirty. It doesn't mean something's wrong with you. People get urinary tract infections all the time. It's not a big deal. Yes, men do. Everybody can get a UTI. It just depends. But anyway, I found out that that's why I was having an issue. Is caffeine was giving me urinary tract infections, so I don't drink caffeine. Even in my tea, I drink decaf tea. All of my tea is herbal tea, decaffeinated tea. And if I do drink a soda, which I might drink a soda 4 or 5 times a year, I drink ginger ale. I really love ginger ale and cranberry juice. That's like my favorite drink. When I go out to a bar, because I don't really drink, I'll get ginger ale and cranberry juice. But yeah, so anyway, I love ginger ale, but I don't drink it because I just don't drink sodas. So yeah, I pretty much always have my water bottle, this one or the other one, full, and refill several times a day. So I usually always drink water. When I go out to eat, I always order water with no lemon. I don't like lemon in my water, and I know it's good for you, but I just can't do it. I can't do it. I just don't like the taste of the lemon in the water without sugar and being lemonade. I can't do it. I've tried it a million times. I can't do it. Oh no, this thing just popped off. I don't even know how that happened. But yeah, I don't know what it is about just lemon water. I can't get with it. I know it's really good for your system, especially first thing in the morning. It's supposed to be really good for you to drink water with lemon in it on an empty stomach. And I tried it for, you know, about a week and I just couldn't do it. It was forceful. What? You are going to be in Arizona. Please make sure you have plenty of water. The place that we're going to be doing this van build is behind a Walmart. So I can get water anytime. But I do have plenty of water. I do have plenty of water on me now. And I usually always have plenty of water. But yeah, the place we're going to be is right behind the Walmart. So I can always go on Walmart and get water. Lemonade is good for UTIs too. Doctor told me to drink as much real lemonade as I want to. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I like Arnold Palmer's lemonade and sweet tea. I like those. Why is this not going back in? There we go. I don't even know how I did that anyway. Oh, we lost some people. I guess they didn't want us talking about UTIs. We lost about 8 people. Oh, well. Yes, Arnold Palmer's, which is lemonade and sweet tea. Or any tea. You could do an Arnold Palmer with unsweetened tea, but I just prefer sweet tea because I'm from Virginia, you know, which is the South. You know, we like our sweet tea. Especially with my grandmother's sweet tea. Nobody makes sweet tea like my grandma's sweet tea. So the acid flushes your system. Oh, make the lemonade, not the store-bought lemonade. Not even the Simply lemonade, the Simply line where it's just natural. I'm lazy. I don't want to make lemonade. I just want to go buy some. I don't have a UTI right now, guys, but thanks for. I usually get the 100% cranberry juice and the what do you call it? The Azo tablets when I feel like one's coming on. So yeah. Told me to go buy out Walmart. I don't know what that. Oh, buy all the lemons, yeah. Yeah, so I don't have any issues right now, but I've had enough of them that I know the beginnings feeling of getting ready to have one before it gets too bad, and I'll start taking the Azo tablets and drinking pure cranberry juice, which is so tart. If you've never had 100% cranberry juice, not that ocean spray crap, the real deal cranberry juice like from Whole Foods, woo, that stuff. You have to mix it, you have to cut it with water because it's just, you can't just drink it straight. So I usually do about, you have to stop watching me because I make you want to quit your job today and get on the road. Estella, you're too funny. Come on, do it. Do it. I'll be here all winter. Come on, join me. We can find another job out here. Don't worry. Come on. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't like a Splenda. I don't know how y'all even taste Splenda. I mean, eat it. It's disgusting to me. I can't do any of those sweeteners. I can't do it. I can't. It's so disgusting. Oof. I agree with Estella, but I prefer to take the train. Oh, you gonna take the train out here? Hi, new subby. Rastafari. How are you? Stevia is more palatable. Ooh. I don't know. I just can't do those not real sweeteners. I'd rather just put a little honey and a little raw sugar. I can't do those other sweeteners that supposedly, and they give me a migraine when it's not a real thing, you know. I can't do it. Splenda and Sweet and Low and all those things, it's like within 30 minutes after drinking something with a fake sweetener in it, I get like a migraine. I can't do it. Oh, your lease is not up until June, Stella? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, organic honey is good. No, we're not in Grants. We're in Gallup now. We're stopped at the Walmart. That's why I got such a good signal right now, because I'm not driving. When they come out, I'm going to end this live, though, because driving, this so constant signal bouncing. Yeah, I'd rather just have the brown raw sugar. and a little, just a little, like just one packet of sugar and just a little bit of honey. It's sweet enough, just enough to take the tart out. That's all. I don't like, and I usually can drink my tea, my herbal teas with nothing in them. I've kind of weaned myself off of the sugar for tea, so I can usually drink them with nothing. Depends on the mood I'm in. PS wants to know, do I travel year round? Well, yes, I will be, but this is my first, even though I've lived in my van or a vehicle, because I remember I started in an SUV, since 2015, I didn't travel. I lived in Virginia and I worked my full-time job. So I'm just starting my traveling part of my van life on August 4th. So I will be full-time traveling, working, that kind of thing. I don't drink coffee. I love the smell of coffee, but the taste of coffee is so disgusting to me. But it smells, if it tastes like it smelled, then I would probably be addicted. But it tastes disgusting. The few times I've drank coffee, it's like this much coffee and this much cream and sugar. Like a little bit of coffee with my cream. Organic and raw, unfiltered honey. About to add to self-heal tea leaf as we speak. Yeah, I love tea. Tea is my thing. Oh, P.S. You want to get you have a gutted out van? Yeah, make your husband watch some of these other van dwelling videos and get him hooked on them. Yeah. Oh my gosh, licorice tea. Oh, does it taste like black licorice? Because I can't stand black licorice. Am I going to the Grand Canyon? I don't know if we're going to stop at the Grand Canyon because when you're traveling with the group, you can't always stop where you want to stop. So I might have to do that. When I leave in the spring, the West Coast, to come back to the East Coast, I'll be doing a lot more stopping because I'll be by myself. So it'll be easier for me to stop the places that I want to stop. Licorice tea will keep you regular. Oh, well, I have an issue with bowels, so maybe I should invest in some licorice tea. When I get an address, Lauren, you'll have to send me some to try. You don't know if you can continue watching because I hate coffee. Oh no, am I going to lose a bunch of subscribers because I don't drink coffee and I don't like it? Oh no. Oh my gosh, I got to lie then and say that I like coffee. Oh my goodness. Rastafari got a camper and testing it out next month. Oh, nice. You're going to try and be full-time dwellers by the RTR? You don't have to be a full-time dweller to come to the RTR. I know you're just teasing van dwelling life. Guys, you don't even have to be living in a vehicle to come to the RTR. You can come to the RTR and sleep in your car a couple nights and just hang out. I mean, you don't have to be a dweller in the terms of living in it. So yeah, just if you're willing to come to the RTR and it's something that you can make happen, come. It's January 11th through the 22nd in Quartzsite, Arizona. Alley Cat is saying, you can always mix tea bags, which is what I do. I add licorice for the sweetness and not overpowering. Oh, that's a good idea. Self-heal tea. All right, Mike is telling me to try self-heal tea, okay? Oh, Kovana Man, Kent tamped at RTR. How was that, Kovana Man? I was wondering, did the winds get really bad, though? Because I keep hearing about these wind gusts in Arizona and how all the, you're in the desert and all that dust and dirt just blows over everything and all on everything. So I wonder how tent camping would be. I hope you guys are not getting a lot of crackling from this microphone. I'm so congested. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to take my Halls cough drop. I need to make some tea. Really? Okay, I didn't want to out of place. No, you guys come to the RTR. Kavana Man is saying that he can't tent camp at RTR, so you can always come hang out near me. Don't worry. I'll pitch my tent and you won't feel alone. I won't sleep in it though. The mic is okay? All right, because I feel it rubbing against my sweatshirt, and I didn't want you guys to be getting all that weird crackly noise when the mic rubs. You know, the funny thing, when I did Edwin's tour video, guys, I forgot to plug in the headphones and the sound was perfectly fine. So I don't know what's going on with this whacked out phone. It's ridiculous how sometimes it wants to work, the regular mic wants to work, and then other times I have to plug in the headset because you can't hear jack. So I don't know what's going on with this phone. I've been needing a phone since forever. Not since forever. This is a fairly new phone. I got this phone in December of last year because my other phone bricked. My Galaxy Note 2, which I loved, just went brick on me. It went blank, black screen, would not do anything, and it was dying already anyway. So I knew I was going to have to replace it. I just didn't think I'd have to replace it as soon as I had to replace it. So what I had to do was I found who had the best prepaid plan, and then I went to Cricket had the most high speed gigs with their unlimited plan than anybody else at the time, which was 22 gigs of high speed. Now everybody has almost everybody has 22 gigs of high speed, so I could definitely change if I wanted to. But Cricket's service has been good for me. So, but I got this phone in December last year, and in January I dropped it, and it was in a case. And the case opened up as it dropped and the screen shattered. And it's not completely shattered and it still works, but I can't afford another phone. And I was paying insurance for the phone because it was a new phone. So I said, let me put insurance on it for the first 6 months. And when I called Cricket to say, you know, my screen broke, I need a new screen, the insurance deductible was $75, where the phone only cost me $99. So I'm like, really? That makes no sense for me to pay you $75 to replace the screen on a phone that I only paid $99 for. So I never got it fixed. So I'm hoping they have another sale in December so that I can just get another phone. Ugh, ridiculous. So ridiculous. Rastafari is saying, I love Bob Wells. Bob and I inspired you. Aw, thank you. That's so cool for people to say I'm an inspiration. That's awesome. Oh, Van Dwelling Life, you're in Canada. Oh, I'm sorry. Next, not this January, next January. How about that? My mic is fine? Okay, good. PS is saying most insurance is $100. Really? No, when I had, what was the last actual real plan? When I had Sprint, it was $25 to replace a broken phone. And they replaced the whole phone. They just gave you a whole new phone. You mailed in yours. No, they sent you one with a pre-packaged thingy to mail the old one back. And it was just $25. I mean, I don't know. So it works, but that could be, maybe this is some residual stuff with the microphone working. Having to have a headset in and sometimes not having to have a headset. Who knows? It might be residual from the cracked screen. I don't know. But as soon as I can get a different phone from Cricket, yeah. The problem is when you've had a 5-inch screen, you don't want to get a screen smaller than that. And once you've had a stylus, you don't want to get a phone without a stylus again. So it's a pain in the butt. So I'll probably end up getting the exact same phone, even though I hate LG, because I can't afford any of the Samsung phones because they cost way too much. It's the only problem about prepaid. You have to pay for the phone outright. Whereas when you have a regular plan, you can kind of break up the payments of the phone so you can get like a $600 phone but not have to shell out $600 all at once. Okay, so it looks like the guys bought there's a dang fly in here. What is it with me and flies? I'm queen of the flies all of a sudden. Ugh. Ever since Pennsylvania, I've been queen of the flies. They just love me. All right, so the guys got a metal bucket because they're trying to convince Willow to do a Dutch oven over the fire. And Tex has a Dutch oven cookbook. So they're trying to convince Willow to cook all this food for them, Dutch oven style. And she's going to do it. It's fine. But I just saw them come out with a metal bucket, not a Dutch oven, not a cast iron Dutch oven. So I don't know what that bucket is for. I'm hoping that it's for something else and not going to be trying to be used as a Dutch oven. Guys, ugh. Mike is saying Bob Wells is the godfather of van life. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That's funny. No comment. And Jana is in Hawaii and would love to go to RTR. Come on to RTR. Make them boys cook on the Dutch oven. Yeah, I don't think I would want to eat anything those guys cook. All they're going to do is eat meat. That's all they want is starch and carbs. No vegetables whatsoever. Edwin already said he doesn't eat vegetables. It was ridiculous. Sedona is the best part of Arizona. Yeah, I plan on visiting quite a few places in Arizona and do a little bit of California probably. Crystal, try lowering your sun guard to cover the glare of the sun out of your eyeglasses. Oh, how about I just take them off? I didn't realize there was a glare. I wasn't paying attention to that. My thingy doesn't really work, so yeah, I can't really do much about that. So I'll just take the glasses off, and I got dark under my eyes because I haven't been sleeping very well. But I'll just take the glasses off. Put some peppermint smelling in my van. It wards off all kinds of vermin. Oh, that's a good idea. So what I could do is I could maybe find some, I don't know who sells without buying it online. Oh, you know what? Somebody, I think it was Willow's daughter, who said that I think Bed Bath & Beyond or somewhere was now going to be selling essential oils. And peppermint is one of my favorite essential oil smells. So I could live with that. Bob Wells put out a great video yesterday about RTR must watch. Oh, yeah, I had no service for 2 days, so I haven't seen anybody's. I'm sure all my subscriptions have all kinds of, whatchamacallit. You need to put screen material over your window space. Bye-bye flies. That doesn't always work, Mike. Sorry. Okay, is this a second one about all the rules for RTR this year? Because I know he put out one a little while ago about all the rules, and he had it on his blog as well. I'll have to watch it later on today. But yeah, the whole fiasco with last year's RTR and the noise, quote unquote noise, which most people who came back to rebut his video last year said the noise wasn't really noise. It's just that he doesn't like any noise. So I kind of feel like the RTR has grown bigger than Bob expected it to when he began it. And so maybe because he likes being alone and he's very much an introvert and doesn't like any noise or anybody else's music other than his own at his own volume, maybe he should not camp at the main camp and then just let the main camp, be, because that's where people want to be. They want to have, the campfire. They want to play their guitars. They want to talk. And sometimes that does go late at night. So that let the main camp be, active. And then us people who want a little more quiet just kind of go outside the main camp to a little quieter area. I feel like the main camp should be active and lively because it's the main camp. But, it's his thing, so it is what it is. Yeah, I just feel like the main camp should be like the hub, it should be the hub of everything. And if you don't want all that activity, then you don't park as close to the main camp and you walk up or drive up for the activities. Because I don't really want to camp next to the main camp either. So my thing is, I'm not going to park far from it, but I'm not going to park right in the main area because I know that at a certain time I'm going to want to go to sleep, and most people are going to be up till midnight and 1 o'clock. So I know that I'm going to park, you know, within walking distance of the main camp because I don't want to have to drive up there every time, you know. Really, Mike? Now's not the time. I looked for your thing and I couldn't find it. So send me a link and in my email, and then I'll do it. Because I typed in the Future Van Lodgers Thing of America. I couldn't find it. So Mike, send me a link in my email and I will look at your stuff. All right, what are you guys saying? He's not going to park in the main area this time? Oh, that's good. A separate area for those that want to play music? Yeah, I don't think the music should be separate. I think the music should be part of the main camp. I don't know. It is what it is. It's not my event. But I have a feeling that even if Bob Wells was to say he's no longer going to do the RTR, that the RTR would probably still go on without him. I feel like there's so many people that go to it every year that even if he didn't host it anymore, someone would pick up the mantle. Because you've got 200-300 people coming and going that 10 days or however many days it is. I feel like it would still go on, which is a good thing. It should still go on because it's something everybody looks forward to every year. So yeah, you're right. The main area does have a lot of traffic coming and going. But that's like anywhere you camp with a lot of people. There's always going to be a main hub. There's always going to be a main meeting ground that's always busy day or night. I mean, for goodness sake, I've never been, but I've seen plenty of videos of Burning Man. There's always that main area and it's always crazy over there. So that's just the way it is. He said they did it for those who want a more quieter side of things. Yeah, but I feel like the people who want it to be more quiet shouldn't be in the main area. I don't think the main area should have to be quiet. I think the main area is the hub, and that's where all the busy activity is. And those that want it quiet should not park near the main area. They should park outside the main area if they want it quiet. The main campsite, the main bonfire area, usually that's the part that's supposed to be active. Anyway, it's not mine. I don't run it. This will be my first year going, and it's going to be what it's going to be, and I don't care. So, well, the summer RTR, Covana Man, hasn't been going on as long as the winter RTR, so that's why nobody picked it up, and not as many people go to the summer RTR, so that's why nobody picked up the mantle. But the winter RTR would still go on without Bob Wells. I believe that 100%. And I have nothing against Bob Wells, but I feel like if he gets tired of doing it or doesn't do it anymore, it would still go on. I really believe that. He's only done the summer RTR a couple of times. I mean, the winter RTR has been going on a lot longer, and a lot more people come out to it because in that area in Quartzsite, Arizona, a lot of people are already wintering out there anyway that live in their vehicles and in vans and RVs. So there's already all those people out there anyway. So anyway, again, it doesn't matter. I'll be there this year. I'll give you my thoughts on it as it happens. Oh, okay, so something random just fell. That was funny. I'm not gonna talk about that no more. Let's move on to other things. Okay, it looks like everybody is back. Where did Willow go? Could have swore I just saw her. Okay. All right, I don't know where she went. All right, I know a couple of you guys just jumped on, but there are groups posting. There will be such as a schoolie bus area, music, friends together, Michigan area, Jamie's group. It seems like people are trying to go in groups. Yeah, and that's what happens. So we're gonna have a segregated RTR. We're gonna have the people of color section. I mean, come on, guys, it's just ridiculous. It's too much. It really is. Well, it doesn't really matter. I will be intermingling wherever I feel comfortable. It doesn't really matter to me. But I guess that's just going to happen naturally anyway, because people are going to congregate with each other anyway. So it doesn't really matter to me. Exactly. So Wanderlust is saying, I'm just looking for some sane people I can connect with and possible travel with. Exactly. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. You're going to have like-minded people that tend to get along a little better, and so they're going to kind of just end up being together. So anyway, I will watch Bob Wells' upload with the RTR video. I'm not talking about RTR anymore. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to get ready to get off because it looks like we're going to be pulling out here soon. So tart cherry juice helps with pain of arthritis. I will keep that in mind. Here's Mama Willow. All right, guys, I know some of you just jumped on, but I've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to head on out. And hopefully we've got about an hour. I mean, not an hour. We got about 180 miles, I think, ahead of us. So I'm going to say bye. I think I might have to take my sweatshirt off. It's warming up finally. Oh, you changed clothes. You changed clothes. All right, so I'm talking to my peoples. All right, guys, love you all. I will upload the other video of me turning the passenger chair around so you can see that video. And I uploaded a video before going live, so if you haven't seen that one, go watch that one. And if you are wanting to buy a tank of gas or a gallon of gas, hit me up on PayPal, paypal.me/Crystal Vanner. I'd appreciate it. It'll keep the journey going and the trip going. Love you guys. And I'll see you later on today or tomorrow for another live. Oh, I will be posting a video about the Netflix pick. I couldn't do that because I had no service, and I was supposed to do that yesterday. So I will let you know which Netflix original series we'll be watching starting in November, and I will give you the dates that we'll be watching so you can plan accordingly. All right, guys. Bye.